Western. I'm Patrick Searle, one of your senators, and welcome to Fuss on the Bus. This is a senatorial talk show asking you, the students, what do you guys think about what's going on in Senate? So basically, over the next few minutes, we're going to be riding through the Western campus here on the HBK shuttle bus, asking students just like you, what are your thoughts on the Remembrance Day policy here at Western? What are your thoughts currently on the scholarship availability? And what's the Career Center doing for you? We're also going to talk about what is the Senate. Hey Steve, do you know what the Senate is? Not a lot of people know what the Senate is. But before I begin, I'm going to introduce this guy to my right. This is Mike Tithicott. Say hi.
Hello. Hello, Western.
And so Mike is your chair of the Student Caucus on Governance. So we're going to quickly go over what the Senate really does. So picture the first day of school. You get that little booklet that says, welcome to this class, and you flip to the back, that normally multicolored piece of paper. It has all this information about prerequisites, about plagiarism policy, dry stuff, right? That's what the Senate deals with. But we like to spice it up, because that's why the students are sitting on it. See, the Senate deals with academic policy. We deal with your prerequisites, the programs, the modules, your right to be a student inside the classroom. We're not so much like a student council. See, that's what the USC or the KUCSC or the Social Science Student Council, that's what they deal with. They deal with what goes on outside the classroom. For the Senate, we make sure that you're kind of staying in line, that the courses you're taking flow, and that the professors who are teaching you are doing a good job, and that the people who are getting honorary scholarships are doing a really good job as well because they're representing Western, and that it's a lot of things the Senate does. So put it this way, we make sure that everyone's staying in line. Besides academic policy, we make sure that financial aid and scholarships are there for your students. So when the university presents their budget, the students who sit on the Senate will lobby on your behalf to make sure that more money that's at the university goes into your pockets. And we also deal with a lot of university policies, so that's why we're going to be talking about the Remembrance Day policy. And university planning. So the buildings and stuff that goes on here at Western and here at the affiliated colleges, it all goes to the Senate. So that's what the Senate does. So, Mike, what do we fit into? How do the students fit into the Senate?
Well, the students, there are 14 undergraduate student senators. Each one, there's 3 affiliate student senators, and there's as well one for each faculty, one for each, and there's 6 at-large student senators. So what we do is we bring the student voices to the Senate. We bring policies, we bring forward motions that can change the university, and that student voices are heard at the university level. Something that us at the Student Caucus on Governance are dealing with currently. We're going to work on the Remembrance Day motion, and something that a fellow senator brought up, and now it's going to be followed through by the university, and so therefore all teachers must follow this policy. I won't bore you with the boring details. As well, we're also dealing with 24-hour exam time, so we're hopefully going to be pushing the university to increasing the 24-hour leeway that they have for 3 exams to maybe 27. We're going to be working in logistics with that. We'll also be working on other initiatives that we bring forward to our committee, and then we try to draft motions and work with upper administration to lobby on their behalf.
Cool. So you speak about the Remembrance Day policy, and a lot of students, Steve, do you know what the Remembrance Day policy here at Western is? No, once again, no. See, a lot of students don't know it, but the problem is, Mike, a lot of teachers also don't know it. So the Remembrance Day policy, as it is stated right now, states that during the 11th to 12th hour of the day of November 11th, teachers should be taking a 2-minute moment of silence. But they haven't always been doing that. So one of the things that you said, they're going to be moving forward with that to make sure that that is followed by all professors. But the question that I want to ask you guys is whether or not you think 2 minutes is enough. Some students say, yeah, 2 minutes, that's good enough for me. I can do my Remembrance Day ceremonies outside of class. While other students suggest that there shouldn't be any tests or assignments due during that period of class, so that you don't even have to go to class. So you can go to the UCC or go downtown to the Cenotaph and pay respect that way. If you guys have an input, I would love to hear it. So all you gotta do is follow this email. You go to fussbus@gmail.com. That's fussbus@gmail.com. There's an opportunity for you to send us your input. Steve, you're getting off? Thanks for showing up. So the second thing that we're talking about is scholarship availability, right? So the availability of scholarship. How do you find out about scholarship? Like, what's the easiest way for you to find a scholarship?
For me, actually, I have no way of finding out about scholarships. I am very lost within trying to find all the different websites and everything that goes on within the university, and having external scholarships and internal scholarships within, let's say, social science or music. It's a very difficult process.
There's so many of them, right?
Very difficult.
I normally just have to go to Google and type UWO space scholarship, and then like look through endless pages. And sometimes they're outdated, sometimes they're not relevant to me. So one of the good things about the Student Caucus on Governance is that we're going to be starting to work with the USC, the University Students' Council, in making a form of a hub, right? Like
Yes, a central link.
Okay.
That's
Cool. And that will give students just like an opportunity to search for the scholarships in one central location. That's cool. So that's one thing that we're going to be working on over the next few weeks. And on the next episode of Fuss on the Bus, you guys will have an opportunity to hear more about that. If you guys have any questions about that, make sure you do send us an email. Again, it's fussbus@gmail.com. And finally, I got a Gazette here from a while ago. It is from September 23rd. And the photographer is Corey Stanford. And he's getting off the bus right now, actually. So,
See you guys.
but it's a cool article because it talks about the Career Center here at Western and whether or not it's really living up to its mandate. And really, what is that mandate? And a lot of students don't really know. They go to there and they're saying that the Career Center at Western isn't providing them enough opportunity to really refine their skills. And when they're being sent out to the job market, all they really feel that the Career Center did for them was get them kind of a polished, good-looking resume. And so I have a question for you guys, and this will be the third question of today's episode, is what should the Career Center at a university be doing for you? Should it be bringing in businesses and banks if you're in like a business or mathematics program? Should it be hooking you up to NGOs? Should it be the one searching for the job? Or should it keep on doing what it's doing? And like a lot of people exit university with a very good looking resume because they've had the Career Center helping them out. But I want to know your opinion. So again, fussbus@gmail.com. So, you can also check out this Gazette. It's on the Gazette website. But, when is Senate? Do you know when the next Senate meeting is, Mike?
Well, if you are interested in going to the next Senate meeting, it is this Friday, October 16th.
Mm-hmm.
It is at 1:30 at Ivy Room 1R40.
And all are open to attend.
And anyone is open to attend. There are different people coming from different parts of the university all the time to voice their opinions. And if you would like anything, because we are only 14 undergraduate senators, we do not represent the voice of all students, although we really want to hear from you, the students. So if you have any concerns, we will bring them forward. If you email fussbus@gmail.com, we will definitely take those concerns to heart, and we will definitely work our hardest to make sure that the university follows exactly what student needs are.
For sure. And so like there's senators at large. It made sense, don't worry. I know. It made sense, don't worry. There's senators at large which represent all students.
Yes.
And that means that all students voted for you guys, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter if you're affiliate or anything like that. Like there's two affiliate senators, then there's a professional school senator. So basically what we're getting at is that there's a senator for you. And all you gotta do is find them. And the easiest way is just to email us. fussbus@gmail.com. I said it like 10 times and I really hope that like my mailbox isn't filling up. Please.
As well,
Please fill it up. Really.
the USC website has our senator list on.
Exactly.
It's not updated yet, but it will be.
Yeah.
Don't worry. So if you ever want to know who the senators are, usc.uwo.ca, and then you go to Senate, and our pictures and our emails will all be linked there.
And also, you can also find the agenda for next week's meeting. So that's coming up on this Friday, but if you go to the USC website and look for the Senate, you can find the agenda that's posted. So really, is there anything that's really student-related coming up in this week's agenda?
Not very much student related, as much as the Remembrance Day policy and being able to follow it as the staff should.
Cool.
So
Cool.
Not very much student related this week.
Cool. How was your Thanksgiving?
It's great. How was yours?
Yeah, it was filling. I'm still stuffed. Cool. Well, if you guys have any questions, please give us an email. If you guys want to come to the meeting, again, it's this Friday at room 1R40 in the Ivy building. It starts at 1:30, and again, all are welcome to attend. It's very interesting. It's an opportunity for a student voice to really be heard, and that's through us, but it's also what goes on inside of your classroom. So please, 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 feel the curve, but also feel the Senate. And that's something up for me. I'm Patrick Searle, Mike Tithicott, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time on Fuss on the Bus.